Top 10 Best Carnivals in the World You Need to Must See Once in a Lifetime. 4 dozen like carnivals, lots of music, street parties, beautiful masks, obscure costumes, colorful parades, gigantic parade floats. It's something you won't want to miss here. I picked some of the best carnivals around the world to add into your bucket list to celebrate together the joys of the festival. Top 10 Best Carnivals in the World in 2021. Number 10. Quebec Winter Carnival, Canada. Date 5 February to 14 February 2021. Quebec Winter Carnival is one of the largest winter carnivals that celebrates winter to its fullest, hosting festivals like night parades, shows, skating, and display of massive ice sculptures. Bonham has been the carnival's ambassador since 1995. 7 feet tall, made of snow, Bonham wears red tutu and arrow sash, making its appearance throughout the carnival. Every year an ice palace is built for Bonham Carnival that serves as a central point for all carnival activities. Number 9. Carnival of Oruro, Bolivia. Date 8 February to 17 February 2021. Oruro Carnival is another top tourist attraction, attracting over 500,000 people every year. This carnival is over 200 years old and is considered an important religious festival. The Oruro Carnival has been recognized by UNESCO as masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity. The carnival begins with the Devlada or Dance of Devils that represents good conquer evil. The carnival is heavily focused on traditional rituals and dance with large numbers of groups performing different folk dance throughout the carnival. Number 8. Cologne Carnival, Germany. Date 11 February to 17 February 2021. Carnival of Cologne is Germany's carnival king, and also it is one of the largest and oldest carnivals of Europe, with 6 crazy days of partying filled with parades, balls, music, bands, food and much more. These 6 days occurring before Lent are called as the Crazy Days. Millions of revelers roam across the streets wearing various costumes, masks and body paints. Rose Monday is the day when parade of giant floats take over the city with people singing and dancing and throwing flowers to the spectators. Number 7. Notting Hill Carnival, London. Date 29 August to 30 August 2021. Notting Hill Carnival is a celebration of Caribbean culture that occurs in the month of August every year, attracting more than 2 million visitors from all around the world, and is considered as the largest street festival in Europe. Major aspects of the carnival are masquerade sound systems offering all sorts of music, steel pan bands, calypso and soca. Large number of food stalls can be seen all over the streets. Local organizations or groups build floats to join in the parades. It is a 2-day festival which does not take place during the usual carnival season before Lent. Number 6. Carnival of Trinidad and Tobago. Date 15 February to 16 February 2021. Also known as the biggest street party on earth. The Carnival of Trinidad and Tobago is a 2-day festival celebrated before Ash Wednesday. This pre-Lenten celebration attracts thousands of visitors every year. The streets fill up with music bands, soca, calypso, steel bands, limbo, colorful costume, brand parades, rum socket street parties and whatnot. Number 5. New Orleans Mardi Gras, USA. Date February 16, 2021. Each year during Mardi Gras, a million of tourists come to the streets of New Orleans to participate in various parades and festivities. The planning and execution of carnival parades, masquerade balls and numerous street parties are handled by the organization called Creviers. Mardi Gras throws is the fun part of the carnival. Throws are the items that crew members on floats throw to the spectators across the city. Throws include doubloons, cups, trinkets, beads, toys, etc. etc. Each crevier has its own unique set of throws. The festivities continue until Shrove Tuesday. Number 4. Nice Carnival, France. Date 13 February to 27 February 2021. Nice Carnival is another most famous festival around the world. attracting millions of spectators of all nationalities every year. Organized on the French Riviera, the good thing is this carnival lasts for a straight 2 weeks, offering its visitors creative and eye-catching parades. There are 3 different carnival parades. The Carnival Parade and Carnival Parade of Lights take place around Messenia, while Flower Parade occurs on the Promenade des Anglais. During the Flower Parade, several floats move down the street with performers wearing colorful costumes on top of the floats, throwing flowers to the crowd. Every year, the theme of Carnival changes. There is a King of Carnival puppet along with the puppet of Queen of Carnival on the Place Messenia where the parades begin. On the last night, the Carnival King is burnt in the sea followed by fireworks. Number 3. Carnival of Venice, Italy, 30 January to 16 February 2021. Carnival of Venice or Carnevale di Venezia is another famous festival attracting thousands of tourists every year, securing its place in our top 10 list. Carnival of Venice takes place within the days leading up to Lent. The San Marco Square is the central location for all the carnival events. These beautiful costumes and typical Venetian masks are the major attractions of this carnival. During the 2-week celebration, the city of Venice lights up with a number of events such as masquerade balls, street parties, concerts, performance, parade of boats, and street magic shows, transforming into a magical city as the carnival is predominantly focused on masks. The Venice Carnival Most Beautiful Masks competition is held every day where the competitors parade through the streets of Venice. The carnival ends on Mardi Gras on Fat Tuesday. Number 2. Santa Cruz de Tenerife Carnival, Spain, date 16 February to 20 February 2021. Carnival of Santa Cruz de Tenerife is claimed as the second most popular carnival in the world after Rio, attracting millions of people of all nationalities. It is famous all over the world for its colorful parties and costumes. It's a 2-week long carnival starting the celebration by presenting the competitors for Queen of Carnival, then hitting the streets of Tenerife with the competition of murgas, musical groups, parades, singing and dance competitions, and also shows, concerts, masquerade balls and endless street parties. The Tenerife Carnival is concluded with the burial of the Sardine on Ash Wednesday. Number 1. Rio de Janeiro Carnival, Brazil, date 12 February to 17 February 2021. Also known as the greatest show on earth, the Carnival of Rio de Janeiro takes place every year in the month of February or March. The festival is celebrated for 5 days that precede Ash Wednesday with millions of visitors. The most fascinating part of Carnival is the Grand Samba parades, for which top Samba schools prepare all year and compete against each year for the title of Rio de Janeiro, and also Carnival champion and $1 million reward. Sambadrome Stadium is the open-air venue or the meeting point of the carnival where tourists are entertained with the parades among the Samba schools. However, the Sambadrome parade is not the only highlight of this carnival. Before and after the main parades, dozens of street parties are held across the city. These parties are more casual than the parades in Sambadrome. So yeah guys, what's your thoughts on this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And yeah, smash the subscribe button and press the bell icon for more latest interesting facts updates.